Looks like we have some big news to close off 2021, and as you already saw from the thumbnail, it seems like Maxon acquired Pixologic. That totally came out of left field, and from what I can tell from people's reactions, it surprised pretty much everyone. Let's talk about it. It's still quite early, and the only information we have currently are the 2 tweets and press releases coming from Maxon and Pixologic, so there's no actual meaty information about pricing or licensing. It's just the typical press info, we're excited about the future, and so on and so forth. I think what's on everyone's mind is what's going to happen to ZBrush and its perpetual release. For years now, we've been incredibly spoiled and got every single update for free. I bought my license in 2008, and since then I've never paid for a single update. That's 13 years of free upgrades. It's ridiculous if you think about it, and it's definitely one of the things that made Pixologic and ZBrush so unique. It also might be the reason they had to be sold off, but we won't ever know the reasons behind this decision. My guess is that the free upgrades we've enjoyed all these years are a thing of the past, and that's totally fine. I still don't understand how Pixologic managed to provide free updates for all these years. ZBrush, though, already offers a monthly subscription, so going forward, I assume this is going to be the main choice. It's worth noting that Pixologic on its press release mentions that they anticipate that perpetual licenses will continue. This is definitely the most carefully written statement I've ever read. So it looks like for the short term at least, and maybe for the long term, we will have the chance to purchase a perpetual license. I feel the users that will benefit the most from this acquisition are going to be the ones that already use Maxon One, Maxon's all-inclusive subscription, especially if the price for Maxon One won't increase in the coming months. If that's the case, C4D users will get an insane value for money. It's going to be a really nice package, but, and that's a big but, I don't see how the price can stay the same. Pixologic's monthly subscription already costs $40 per month, so my guess is that Maxon One's price will increase by that amount. But let's see, you never know, stranger things have happened. And then there's the other side, the users that will benefit the least. And these are mainly the pure ZBrush users, and I'm not talking about the development pace. I'm sure that will continue without any issues. I'm mostly talking about the pricing and what the plans are for the future. Just browsing through the forums and Twitter, this division between users is quite obvious. The C4D crowd is mostly excited about the possibilities, and the ZBrush user base is not so pleased with the announcement. I'm personally more interested in seeing what the plans are from a strategic point of view. Are we going to see ZBrush's technology implemented in cinema? Or how about Forger in ZBrush? Are we going to see a super duper powerful sculpting app on the iPad? That would be great, and I hope Pixologic has already started working on something like that. Or how about ZBrush's quirky interface? Are we going to get a redesign of that? So many questions. Either way, I feel that all of these things will take a lot of time to plan and develop, so I don't foresee any new exciting developments happening anytime soon. So for the immediate future, I think things will carry on like nothing's changed. We just have to be patient, I guess. It's interesting to see though how the CG industry has changed the past few years. All the big players seem to be in this mad rush to purchase everything that might be remotely useful for the future, or to further cement their position. Autodesk did this, Unity as well, Adobe is desperately trying to create its own 3D sector, and now Nemetschek, Maxon's parent company. This of course makes things difficult for smaller players since it's getting incredibly difficult to compete, but I think there's still room for smaller players to capture a specific market. For how long though? That's a whole different topic. Of course, the next question that comes to mind is who's next? What's the application that's going to be bought by one of the bigger players? I think Houdini has a big target on its back, but whether they're up for sale or not is up for debate. I feel they have a strong user base and they're pretty lean as far as company structure goes, so I don't see why they would want to join forces with another company. And then there's poor Moto, but I don't think anyone cares about Moto anymore. It has of course its fan base, but its market share is probably too small to even matter. But yeah, Interesting times ahead. I'm very curious though to hear what your thoughts are. Are you excited or scared about the Pixologic news? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also make sure to mention if you're mainly a ZBrush user or a C4D user. And I think that is it for now. If there's anything new, I will update you with community posts, so make sure to check things out there as well. I'm still working on a new video and hopefully I'll have it posted sometime next week. Until then, take care and I'll see you on the next one.